saw another movie, Princess Mononoke, the Ghibli film.
Oh, yes!
It's the best Ghibli film. I haven't seen many of them, but I know it's the best one already because there's wolves in it.
Anything with a wolf in it makes it
I'm
better.
I'm biased that way. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best animated film ever. Like it's awesome. A lot of things steal from that story because
Oh, really? Because I've never seen it.
oh,
I've
you
never seen
should.
it.
It's awesome. It has great fight scenes, cool spirit designs. The forest is magical and gorgeous, like out of a dream. Like that deer thing. It's like a deer with a monkey face. It's wild. The ambiance is beautiful. The animation is fantastic. Now that I've seen it, I'm realizing so many things reference it. It is the visuals and the style is so uh distinctive. It's like, oh wow, that's where that was from. Oh, that's where that was from. Oh, people keep stealing. Like while I was watching, I kept thinking about Avatar, not the Last Airbender, the blue people one, and I was thinking this is the story that Avatar wanted to be. It basically stole that plot, but made way worse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just it has like message about humans and nature and the struggle to coexist with that, but it's not preachy about it. It takes a very realistic approach. It's not black and white. It's not this one's evil and this one's good. It's
It's more
very
nuanced.
very
Okay.
nuanced. It doesn't speak down to you, and I respect that because a lot of more in like environmental sort of stories are very preachy about that, and it was
Right.
not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'd love to see it
Oh,
sometime.
you should. It is fantastic. I loved it, and also, I mean, the women were awesome. Like, a lot of all the female characters were just cool and badass.
Nice.
It's funny because I took one look at the design of the gun-toting ironwork women and realized that Sekiro, the video game,
Yeah.
just copied and pasted like a certain anime type is just them. And so every time I saw them, I would get the giggles because Ronan died to those ladies all the time and hated them with a blinding passion. So,
Wait, how many times did they make him rage quit?
a lot. I would think of him rage quitting every time I saw them. So it took me out of the movie every time. It's not the movie's fault, but it was so funny.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. Now I really have to see it.
oh,
Okay.
Ronan should see it. He would be like, "Oh my god, those freaking women."
Yeah.
Highly, highly recommend. Perhaps my No, no, it's definitely my favorite anime movie ever. Like,
Whoa.
and I know
That's high praise.
it's wool. I mean, there's giant magical wolves that this woman rides. There you don't get cooler than that, Mom. You
Yeah, that's
don't.
pretty cool. Yeah.
So yeah, I it was amazing. It was amazing. 10 out of 10.
What would you change about it? Or what do you think they could have done better?
Nothing, Mom.
Nothing.
Pure
Whoa.
pure perfection.
Okay. Full stop. I gotta see this in a hurry. I saw Princess Mononoke
Oh,
tonight.
oh, you saw it today?
It was fantastic.
It's amazing, isn't it?
There's so many things that reference that movie.
Yeah, isn't it like once you see it, you're like, oh, this is the
Yeah.
origin of everything.
And
Wow.
it was so original in so many different ways, and how they did certain things and the creatures, and how the boy always tried to take the high road, which was not easy.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't cheap about that. Like they didn't.
Right.
Were like, oh, pick us. He didn't pick a side. He just he tried to do what was right. But it also kind of makes sense. He's dying,
Right.
right?
So
He
he has
doesn't
nothing to
he
lose,
has
right?
nothing to lose. He can afford to do what's right.
Exactly. In fact, he's kind of on the mission from the start to try to correct the wrong.
Yes, because it's literally killing him.
Right.
So it like yes, he is very noble, but it comes from a very understandable place where he's like, I have to do this because I'm
Right.
dying.
Well, I love the torn between progress and giving all these people work and purpose. And there's this woman destroying a forest, but at the same time, she's helping, get women out of brothels and helping people with leprosy. And it's hard to hate her, right? It's really hard.
Yeah, they
I
don't
love
go
how
for the
they make it like normally that the good guy and the bad guy are very cut and dry. I like that there was all this gray, and you had to really think about it.
yeah, it's not it wasn't they didn't make their characters cardboard cutouts. Everyone had a perspective and everyone had a certain nobility to them. They were all people on some level. Even the people that weren't people.
Right. Well, even the wolves, they still stayed sort of not necessarily noble and not bad. Can I eat that? No. It was. I really loved all the gray area. I really made you think, and the characters just didn't seem one-sided. They seemed um, fleshed out.
Well, and of course the whole thing was gorgeous.
Oh, and that was actual card. There was no computers there. That was
Nope.
all drawn.
Hand drawn.
Oh, so beautiful.
You can tell there's something just magical
Oh,
about it.
so beautiful. Yeah. The forest scenes are very pretty.
And then the deer. We haven't even talked about the deer.
I loved it.
The deer
It was
was
like
awesome.
it was right out of Villains, man.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I had.
People are gonna think that you saw that, and so many movies like you took this
I
from
didn't.
Prince of Mononoke.
I didn't see it. I will say it right now. I didn't see it until.
But they're gonna say
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you stole it.
yeah. They are.
But
But it was
yeah.
fun watching him ride it because I was like, oh yeah, it's like my book. I was happy the entire time I was watching it. It was just me on the couch petting Molly, and that was it.
Well,
it
she
was the
kind
best
of
night.
insists. You can't sit anywhere and like, well, you're still, you're sitting. Your one desire in life must be to pet me.
Yeah.